Welcome back to the OA, aka Owners Anonymous. I'm your host, Peter Gosling, and today we have a very special guest, my friend, Lindzie Geroni, aka Lala Lindzie. Welcome to the show.
I'm happy to be here.
How's things?
Things are great.
It's
good.
I wanted to have you on because A, we've done work together.
So many times.
Thank you for doing all the color for the Contessas. You've also been an integral part of us connecting with brands when we were going through some problems. So thank you for that introduction. And you know, we did a Vivid class last year. I'd like to do another one this year with you.
Yes.
And I think that that will be really crucial and important. And I think the students love it. We've also placed one of our students with you, who's now currently working with you, which is really important for us because our trajectory of placing all of our students has been really important for us.
Yeah.
But I obviously wanted to have you on because I want to kind of hear about where you're at as a business owner. And I feel like business ownership has been new to you over the last year. I just kind of want to hear where you're at with your business and what it was like to leave the salon to start your salon suite, which you do have employees and you do have people that work for you and you do have assistants. So I think sometimes people think that the salon suite is you're just strictly on your own, but that's not the case for you. So let's just kind of jump into that and just kind of tell us, you know, kind of how that happened.
So I decided I want to do something. I mean, I've known for so long that I want to be on my own. Like I never wanted to be a commissioned stylist for the rest of my life. I knew that there was always something bigger. And I think you and I are very similar. And if I'm not continuously growing and I'm stagnant, I am depressed as hell and I can't do that. Right? So I feel like there's always, every salon that I've ever been at, there's always a point where I am stuck. I'm just plateau. And for me, being in my own space, it allows me to grow and do everything that I want to do where maybe I wasn't allowed or couldn't do, didn't have the opportunity to do in a salon. I think a commission salon is probably great for people to start out, and it served its purpose by all means.
Of course.
But last year I just decided, I said, you know what, fuck it, we have suites now. Let me start there, start and see if I like business ownership before I dive into having a storefront or something like that, right? And you could have talked me out of it. Anybody could have talked me out of doing it before I got there. It was like 24 hours before opening and I was like, am I doing the right thing? Is this gonna work? And I had everybody in my corner. Like, I'm so grateful because I have every single thing lined up to make it work. How
was your departure from the business to do your own business?
It was hard. It was emotional because all I've known it literally is a breakup. And all I knew was salons and somebody taking care of everything for me. They take care of your taxes, your EI, and all of that other stuff where now I'm fully responsible for every single thing that happens. So it was hard mentally on me. And I remember I cried the last day. I cried leaving because it's a new chapter and it's something that even though I'm excited about it, I'm leaving something behind.
I made a couple mistakes in those first few years of Glassbox. When people would leave, I'd get very upset about it. I felt like I trained them and I was like, they owe me. And I really had to kind of get over the fact that, you know what, like people are going to go. They're going to go. And there's seasons of stylists. And some people we've had for 10 years. And we've had some people for 3-4 years. And I really think that maturing as a business owner comes down to understanding that you can't be upset. And now when people leave, as long as they leave on good terms, I'm happy. Now, obviously, I'm actually renowned sometimes for firing people because sometimes I just can't have certain people in my space. But it's tough. It's really hard. And I feel like you spend a lot of time with these people. You know about their lives. They've been to your wedding. Dude, I know. It's crazy, you know? And then all of a sudden it's like you're not going to see them for a while. Right? But I feel like your relationship with them is still great.
It's still great. And you know, I think highly of people. Like, you know,
they're running a great business, by the way.
100%.
Brittany runs a great business.
Britt is fantastic. Like, I genuinely think the world of Britt, and I think she's an amazing stylist, amazing business owner, and just an amazing person all around. Like, she is somebody who would give everything off her shoulders.
We also have students in the building that are working there, and we will be sending there. Because we're also, again, being very selective that we send people to the right teams. And that's why Danny, we knew, because you could see how Danny was cutting and the stuff that Danny's into.
She's my vibe. She's so fucking,
it just made it just of course.
She's so fucking cool.
Yeah, she is fucking cool.
The second I met her, I was like, oh, you're it.
Yeah, she's like in bands and like alternative. So it was funny because like when she was kind of like saying to us, like she was like looking for work, I was like, and then obviously we knew what you were looking for some help. I was like, you know what? I think this will make sense. But you know what? Someone said to me actually, like, well, she works in a salon suite. Like, how is Danny getting it busy? I'm like, Lindsay's so busy. She needs help, and she will actually boost Danny by slashing people into the chair.
Oh, 100%.
So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Okay. I find that people leaving to salon suites right now are unhappy in their work situation. So they think, oh, my next step is I got to go to a salon suite.
No.
Right? But they don't have A, the discipline, and B, the clientele to do it. So then they end up in the salon suite and they're in the same thing. But you were booked out, and I've been following you for a long time. And I could see when you were putting up posts being like, you have to book. These are the days I'm available. If you don't get these slots, I can't do it. And if you're doing vivids and they want these colors to stay.
Huge thing.
Right.
And the thing, like, so I made sure before I went to a salon suite that my following is great.
Right.
My clientele is there. I'm booked and busy. Right now, I'm currently booking into August.
Wow.
And that to me, like, and I think you've even made a post before. It's one thing to have followers, but if you're not booked behind the chair, those followers don't matter.
So that's what we talk about, our converting our sales funnel. And like I tell people all the time, like I have followers in Brazil.
Yes.
They're not, some of them are not becoming students and they're not becoming clients, right? So I always say to people, like, if you have 500 active followers who actively sit in your chair, then you're technically winning on social media. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. My 60K following doesn't matter if they're not backing me online.
Where's the furthest someone's come in to get a hair color from you?
There's been a couple. So actually on the weekend, I had somebody from Detroit. Even though it's not far, it's still really exciting.
That's cool.
I have 3 people that come from England.
No
London,
way.
England. It's just like 4 to 6 months they'll come in.
Wow.
I know, what an honor. Like literally what an honor. And I go above and beyond for them, obviously.
Now let me ask you this.
Yes.
What are we charging for someone in Lalaland? And I forgot to mention that that's what it's called. And this is good branding because you're Lala Lindzie, Lalaland.
It all ties in.
Yeah, and even people who like know who you are now, before they see your hair and they know who you are, which I think is like hilarious.
It's just the hair.
I know.
They're like,
but it is your brand.
I'm like, I can't change it.
I know you can't. Yeah,
I can't change it.
I talk about this to people sometimes. I'm like, you are so committed to your brand.
I am.
You know what I mean? It's like me in hats. I'm bald.
Yes.
Right, but it's like me in hats. Like,
but people know.
Yeah.
I think like when I taught here the last time, I was like, you know, if your brand is good, people can name 3 to 5 things about you.
Sure.
Right now, I could tell you, Glassbox for you, skateboarding, and online education.
Yeah, that's
like those are your things, right? And I'm sure me sitting here right now, without you even knowing me as a person, you could tell me 3 things about me.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't have the brand to back you, it's not going to happen.
And we're going to get a little bit more into that. But what are we charging right now currently for like a vivid, bleach out, haircut? Like where are we at right now?
800 plus.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Great. And how many would we do a day?
I only do 1 a day.
Wow.
Because you know what?
Good
the
for
thing
you.
is, though, I do 1 a day if it's a vivid because that person is paying $800. I want them to have the full time with me.
Right.
I'm not, and like, I want to be at my very best. And they really, I say this, like blondes I can do like the back of my head, but to do a vivid, you're in it. Like your brain is going constantly. It's actually more exhausting to do a vivid than it is to do any other service, I find.
Wow.
Because being a creative person, like, also, I have wild ADHD. I don't know if you knew this.
Okay, I don't. But
I had wild.
Okay.
So my brain is constant going.
Right.
And when I'm doing a vivid, it's...
You know what's funny about people they say who have like ADHD or whatever? It's like we have to constantly be creating.
I thrive in chaos.
So you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
I've never been diagnosed. Everyone's always said that you probably have some sort of learning disability or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever it is, I probably have the whole list.
Yeah, I got it all.
But you know what I've found? If I'm not interested in it, that's when it kicks in.
Yeah.
If I'm interested in it, skateboarding, drumming, or hair, I'm zoned in and you would never guess.
You would never know.
You would never guess.
Because I love what I'm doing.
So now what I do with the students downstairs or students that I think that might have learning disabilities or distraction issues, it's finding what they love.
Totally.
So if they're really good at color downstairs, and I'm not saying you don't want to train them on hair cutting, but if someone comes and they're like, want to do what you're doing, I'm like, well, let's really hone in on that. We'll make sure you get the foundation, but let's make sure we hone in on what it is that you want to be interested in. And I think that that's the difference between education and teachers right now is like, I try to find like a Danny and make sure that we're putting Danny with the right
where
Lindsay.
she needs to go.
Do you know what I'm saying? But that's good. I like to hear that you're charging those prices.
You have to, and you have to think like you and I just talked about a color order earlier.
Yeah.
I have to make sure that is paid for. I just did a service for my 1 shot. And you know how much it cost me out of pocket? $600 in color.
Fair.
So if I'm that person, let's say if I did that and it's costing me $600, you're gonna pay upwards. The most I've charged for a vivid is $1,550.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Before tax.
Wow.
because I also need to make sure that my time is covered, my expertise.
I feel like the Vivid crowd though,
they'll pay it.
They're going to pay.
They'll pay it.
You know what I mean?
And it's hard to find a good Vivid person.
Right.
It's really hard, and you have to perfect it.
Well, that's what people don't see on the inside is like we see students who are attempting to do Vivid stuff.
Yep.
And you see like it can get messy. It can get really disorganized. Colors can start blending.
Color theory is huge. And if you don't know color theory, don't even start with a Vivid.
For sure.
Because you can't.
Do you have any Vivid classes coming up?
Well,
maybe we should do something. Okay. We'll definitely do that. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You know, and I was asking one of our other guests on one of our other episodes about being a female business owner.
Yep.
I feel like we constantly see male business owners. Always. You know what I mean? So how do you feel, and how is it being a female business owner? And at this point, you're also, and I would say your business is not just your salon. Yeah. You have your influencing business. Yes. You have your creator business. Yep. You have your educator business. Yep. And then you also have your salon business. So I would say that you've got a mix of businesses. Yep. It might all fall into one funnel,
but there's
but like you're managing a lot. So how have you felt like being in an industry that I still even think on the hairstyling side is dominated sometimes by men?
I think so too.
Yeah.
You know what? It's crazy to see. I'm glad though that in 2026 we've really shifted, and you do see a lot of like females, women. Like we are fucking cool, and we deserve to be on a platform and shown off to the world. And I feel like you're seeing it more nowadays. But I remember when I first started, it was all males. Males on stage, males doing everything, and females were just there to assist. That fucking sucks. You know?
Yeah.
You know, back in the day.
Dude, I know.
That shit was crazy.
I know.
And like we should never be in the background. I've never had to feel that way though, because luckily I surround myself with people who only bring me up and only put me on platforms like you, for instance.
Sure.
Like you're always making me feel like I am equal to every man in the room. I am no different, you know? And I feel like that's such a huge thing in the industry.
I think sometimes people look at the skill set first.
Yes.
They're like, well, she's talented, so she can be here.
Yes.
And I'm like, no, I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, sometimes there are people that are talented in the room and because they haven't been asked, you don't actually know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So funny enough, like this is why, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but here at the school, our team is primarily female.
Yeah.
So the barbershops that we have are generally male, and we have females on the floor, but I've been actually pretty
You're good with
selective.
that, though.
Yeah. Well,
you're good with that.
I feel like there's something really special happening here at the school, and I also think that sometimes, believe it or not, and I really truly mean this, our educators have been, they're more approachable at times.
Oh, for sure.
And I think that they are much easier to coach the students.
Softer.
Right? And sometimes I even find myself, I'm like, oh, I gotta like not be so brash with the students.
Yes.
And then like some of the educators here will be like, oh, Peter, like you really hard on them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not trying to baby them, but I think there's
balance.
There's a deliberate, honestly.
It's the balance.
It's made me better.
Right.
And because I've surrounded myself in barbershops for such a long period of time, I was like, I really want to build a different team here. And it's not necessarily based on sex or gender. It was just based on like, I want to be able to platform people here. And that's why the Contessa's for this year was important for us, because I feel like not only did our students help us, but like we brought in other artists like you, and it was a female team.
It's huge.
Yeah. So,
and that's so crazy. Like, it's so good to have that, right?
Talk to me about where you at with all your influencing right now.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I am so grateful.
I heard a little peep of what you're getting, what you're getting paid to promote some stuff, and I was like, I was like, good for her. She deserves it, and we don't have to get into that. But I was like, you know what?
No,
good for you.
I'm so transparent. I will talk about anything. I will talk about the money that goes along with it, because.
But there's also work.
There's also work. Yeah. People don't see that I actually work 7 days a week. I know you believe it because you do it too. 7 days a week. I don't stop. I'm lucky that I have a live-in photographer.
People see me physically working.
Yes.
Because I'm obviously on camera and doing a lot of stuff. But I know for content creation, number one, there's so much back-end work, and because we have such an amazing team on our own now, we're writing scripts, we're coming up with ideas. I'm in the car with Post-it notes, and I'm like, oh, dude, like, it's crazy.
It's
and because we have to be competitive now, we have no choice but to do it, right?
But you know, I say yes, competitive, but I think my number one thing that has made me stand out is being myself.
Sure.
And somebody said this to me the other day. They were like, who you are online is exactly who you are offline. And that was the highest compliment to me, because I'm like, that's what I want. I don't want to be that person who's online and then when you meet me in person, you're like, oh fuck, like there's that Lindsay chick. Like,
do you ever find that sometimes you ever heard that thing, you don't want to meet your heroes, where we see people online and we love them, and then you meet them and I'm like, I fucking hate this person.
Yes.
Yeah, it happened to me this year and I was like, you know what? Fuck that.
I was
I'm out.
so pissed.
Yeah.
It sucks when that happens. And I would hate to be that person for somebody, because I'm lucky that I do have people that come up to me and they'll mention my name, whatever.
Sure.
And I don't want them to leave meeting me either with a bad taste in their mouth.
Because you can be intimidating.
Really?
Yeah, because your look is put together. So, but it's funny, and I tell people all the time, and even Danny was like, do you think I could do, I'm like, dude, you're gonna love her.
Incredible.
You know, and she's gonna bring you in, man. She's gonna mama bear you, you know what I mean?
And I'm made for that. But
so what brands currently are you sort of working with, or is you're just an open book right now?
Open book, but I just secured Danger Jones.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah, so I'm going to LA in 3 weeks with Danger Jones.
Amazing.
So I'm super excited about that.
Amazing.
K18 I've been with since day one.
Yep,
They're my angels.
Yep, and thank you for also hooking up with K18, and yep, that's great.
Framar, who else am I working with? JVN Hair. I just did an ad with Wella.
Wow.
Yeah, a huge ad with Wella.
Crazy.
Yeah. And
I didn't see that one coming.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't. I got excited about it too. And you know what? Funny enough, just like weird shit.
Did that come through Zach at Wella? No?
I don't know. Antonio.
I love Zach. Okay,
Antonio, that's my guy.
Yeah,
he's the one he taught me.
I'm going to have him on here.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's the Bob master.
No, he's great.
Yeah, amazing
fantastic.
haircut. Did you see their contested presentation?
Yes.
Was out of this world.
He's so good at it. He's like so...
Quantum hair was out of control.
I've been watching him since I very first started in my career. Like even when you guys had that opening thing, when you were like, you're going to be on stage with Antonio, I was like, I literally shed a tear because I said, what a full circle moment.
Wow.
You know?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he taught me everything I know.
No way.
Yes, he was always there. So like when I got to be in that room with him, I don't even think he knows this, but like I was so emotional.
We're going to have him on.
Yeah, it felt like home, you know, when he was there.
He's actually one of those people that pisses me off that he doesn't have a larger following.
It's
and
insane.
I know he doesn't care.
But he should.
But if you put him in the room and you give him a haircut,
it's insane.
It's probably one of the best haircuts you'll see.
Literally. And he's good. He's good with people.
So Jesse, who works for us, also worked with Quinn. And Jesse's such a fantastic hair cutter. And I always say to people, I'm like, especially at work, I'm like, watch Jesse, watch Jesse, watch Jesse.
Yeah.
This is where he comes from.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a funny thing, like, and I've been saying this a lot recently. I go around now and I like to tell everybody I trained with.
Yeah.
I'm like, this person, this person, this person, where I feel like a lot of people in the industry right now are like claiming to be self-made, and you're not.
No, and
that's your resume. It's like me saying I went to Harvard.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think too, I saw this post the other day and it was like, I mentioned my friends' names in every room that I'm in.
Right.
That could benefit them.
Right.
You know, like if I'm in a room and someone's like, actually, I did do this the other day. Someone approached me with a barber situation. I won't tell you what it is on camera, but I put your name in there. I'm not your gal. I can't promote this the way that somebody here could promote this. And I think that's such a huge thing in the industry. We should be pressing onto others. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sending people, sometimes I'm now saying to people, I'm like, I might not be the educator for you.
Yes. But that's also huge. That's getting on a whole nother topic, but that's such a huge thing to know who you are and to be able to like, hey, I'm not the person for you, but here's this person who could execute it perfectly.
But I think like, again, maturing as a business owner, maturing as an educator, I realized I'm like, A, I'm not gonna be the educator for everybody.
No.
B, I don't know if you're the student for me. And I think that I'm happy to give other people business at this point because it's an ecosystem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, honestly, I'm so glad we could just jump on here and have a quick chat. I think we're going to do this one again for sure, because there's probably definitely more we can go into depth.
Oh my God, I could talk about days.
I know. I feel like your studio looks great, and I hope that we find you some new followers on here. And if you guys are looking for vivid education and just an amazing person who's built a personal brand, give Lala Lindzie a follow.
So
thanks for coming on, pal.
Oh my God. Happy
you heard
to
it
be
here first on the OA. We'll catch you next time. Make sure to click and subscribe below. See you soon.
So fun.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh my God.
It was awesome. We're going to do this again. We're going to do like a little series.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.